In this tutorial, we're going to create some technical drawings and other technical documentation for our 3D model. And after completing this tutorial, you'll be able to use the documentation environment in Fusion 360 to create technical drawings and output 3D CAD model information in multiple formats. In order to document our cube, we first need to click Model, Drawing, from Design. We need to check Full Assembly, check that we're creating a new drawing from scratch, ISO. For units, I'll be using millimeters, and the sheet size should be A3. Then click OK. This will load up the documentation environment in Fusion 360 and create a drawing sheet for us. Once the drawing sheet is loaded, the first thing we need to do is place our base view. But before I do that, in the dialog window, I'm just going to alter the scale of the base view to 2:1 to make it twice the size. And I'm also going to change the style of my base view to shaded with hidden edges. And then I'll place the base view in the top left-hand corner of the sheet. I click to place it, and then I click OK to close the dialog window. So that's my base view placed on the drawing sheet. In the toolbar, under Drawing Views, I've got a number of options for other views. If I click Drawing Views, I can select to place projected views. To create a projected view, I select the parent view, which in this case will be my base view, and then I can drag the projected view wherever I want on the sheet, and then click to place the view. If I roll over my parent view again, I can create another projected view, somewhere else on the sheet. Additionally, I can create a section view or a detailed view, and I can also move my views if I wish. If I click Modify Move from the toolbar, then click to select the view that I wish to move, in the Move dialog, if I click Transform, I can grab the point on the view and move it to wherever I wish on the sheet, and then click OK to close the dialog window. We can also add a number of different types of dimensions to our drawings. From the toolbar, if I click Dimensions, Dimension, I can extract various measurements from my drawings by clicking and specifying points on the drawings, then dragging and clicking again to place the dimensions. I can do this multiple times because this data is embedded in the Fusion model. I can also integrate text leaders if I wish. In the toolbar, if I select Text and then Leader, select a point on one of the drawing views, drag out, click on the sheet, I can create notes and add any text that I wish. When I've finished adding my notes, I just click to close the text dialog window. I can also make any changes that I wish to the title block by double-clicking it and updating the entries in the fields. Here I'm adding the department Design, approved by Jamie Billing, document status as complete, and a drawing number. And when I've finished updating the title block, I just click OK, and this updates the title block information on the drawing sheet. And when I'm happy that I've completed the documentation of my model, I can output this information in a number of formats: PDF, DWG, a drawing template, or CSV, separated value. And finally, I'll save my model documentation in my project folder in the Fusion Cloud. To do this, click Save, and if we open up the data panel, we can see our drawing documentation, the cube that we created previously, and both the copy of the reciprocating saw that we made and the original dataset. So this tutorial completes our first lesson, a quick overview of 2D and 3D modelling in Fusion 360. In the next lesson, we'll take a look at the different types of modelling and modelling workspaces available to you in Fusion 360. These include parametric modelling, freeform modelling and sculpting, direct modelling, and assembly modelling. The next lesson will help you decide which type of modelling you want to learn next.